Good morning. Gray skies outside. Wow. December 19th. Short days. Let's breathe together. Posture sitting in a chair or on your back. In a chair, feel your sit bones and plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees bent at 90 degrees, about hip width apart, with the feet flat on the floor and the toes pointing forward. On your back, your legs uncrossed. Your arms comfortably at your side with the palms facing up. Now lift your chest and notice how things straighten. Gently allow your chin to tuck back towards your neck and feel how you open and make way for breath and blood, nerve impulses and energy to flow from your brain to your body and back again. And now our softness routine. Start at the top of your head and feel your scalp, but feel it separate from your bony skull, slippery. And let it release, and as it releases, it droops and it feels like your ears go lower. And across the back of your head over the bony ridge, the occipital ridge, and puddle right at the base. And across your face, your forehead releases. Your eyebrows droop and your eyelids release. Your cheeks are warm and heavy. Your tongue inside your mouth is warm from the base to the tip, soft. And now let your jaw go slack and let all the softness flow down your neck and out your shoulders, all the way to your fingertips. See if you can feel your fingernails. And then down your neck and into your chest. And across your chest and your stomach and your abdomen to your legs, and let it flow down your legs, past your knees and your ankles and out your feet and your toes. Soft. And whatever tries to creep back, just let it go again. Practice. It's a great practice and so useful. A great checkpoint, Charlie, during the day, just to notice how much extra tension you may have picked up. A great thing to do when you're lying down in bed and want to go to sleep and you seem to be making life's plans. Running from the past to a future that hasn't happened yet. And just as a sleep habit, start by going soft. And every time your mind tries to think, soften it again. They say that softening the tongue from the base to the tip will keep you from thinking. Worth a try. And now just aware of your breath and shift the focus of the breath from the chest to the belly. Pull the air in through both the nostrils and pull it down so your belly rounds up, signaling you that you've pulled the air to the bottom lobes of the lungs. Most of the blood circulates there and you get that healthy exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. filling to the top and then letting the breath go, letting it spill out either through the mouth or the nose or both. And make the exhale slower and a little longer than the inhale. And then practice inhaling through both nostrils, belly rounding up, filling to the top, and then spilling it out. A little slower and longer. And then notice yourself and notice if you're trying too hard and trying to make it a long breath. Make it a natural size breath. Just technique is more important. Pulling it down and rounding the belly, and then letting it go slowly. A little slower than the inhale. And if it's hard for you, try a count. Try a 2 count on the inhale and a 4 count on the exhale. And if you've been practicing and doing it for a long time, then your breath is likely to be a lot longer than that. Just breathe where you are at today. Inhaling and rounding, pulling the air to the bottom lobes of the lungs, and exhaling a little slower and longer than the inhale. The low, slow breath. And now on the next inhale at the top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then spill the air out and let it flow out to the bottom, and then do 3 puffs. Expand your lung capacity. A good thing. And do it several times. And now on the next breath, do the sniffs at the top and then release on a laugh. We've been doing the Santa laugh, the ho-ho laugh. Breathe in. 3 sniffs at the top. Till you reach the bottom, and then do it again. And then let the breath return to normal and enjoy the effects of your own laughter. The sound of it is a mood lifter, and the compression of the chest to expel the laugh, the air on the laugh, creates a nice massage for the vagus nerve. So important in releasing us from the extremes of stress and bringing us back to neutral. Now, your hands, bring your fingertips to your face and start at your jawline, and with a very soft touch, move your fingers up your face on the side, all the way to the forehead, and just gently into just a little bit of the hairline. And then come back and do it again. Start at the jaw and a very light touch. Work your way up to the forehead and just gently into about a 1/2 inch of the hairline. And just under our skin are sensors that have neural pathways. And this light touch signals affection and love and creates a softness. And gently bring your fingers a little further in and go up the other half of your face. And now come up the center and then sweep across the forehead. Do it again, up and across the forehead. And now lightly rest your fingers on your eyelids. And trace across the top of your eyes and curve up. And now your cheeks. Start at the bottom of your cheeks and work your way up and out, lightly stroking and enjoying soft. Good. And now rest your hands for a moment and just be aware of your face. How's this feel? Another good practice to do at night when you lie down in bed. Just a little light stroke. Good. And now let's continue the breath, the low, slow breath, and sniff at the top. And on the exhale, let go with a sound. Ah, a sigh. And breathe in through both nostrils if you can. Sniff at the top, and then release the breath with a sigh and lengthen and extend, not trying too hard. Don't worry about how long your breath is, just do what works for you. Inhale and sniff at the top, and then exhale and let go on a sigh. And continue the breath. We're going to go for 5 minutes. In the research, that's the amount of time that gave the participants a 24-hour effect. For just 5 minutes, they got a 24-hour effect. Wow, what an investment. 5 minutes and 24 hours. Let's do it. Inhale and sniff at the top, and exhale and let go on a sigh. Perfect practice for the times and the season. Continuing the breath, rounding the belly on the inhale, snipping at the top and expanding the lungs, and letting go and lengthening the exhale with a sigh. Good. Keep going. And whatever your mind is thinking, see if you can shift it. Shift it to something else. If for no other reason, just to prove you can. And to let your mind know that it's not in charge, but that you're in charge. So just shift your thinking to something else. And shift it to something that puts a smile on your face. And continue the breath, the inhale that rounds the belly, the sniffs at the top that expands the lungs, and the sigh on the extended exhale. That sound, as vagus nerve and the auditory channel are so close together, it stimulates and tones that vagus nerve. And enjoy the effects that you're creating and the anticipation of it carrying you for a day. A lasting effect over a period of time. And now 5 minutes have passed. Continue if you want. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.